Hi everyone, quick another video, this time about the Mokka Electric. This is from Vauxhall, and we're going to show you the PCP, the lease and the salary sacrifice scheme to show you how much you can save by going electric. And this series is all about getting people into electric cars because they're better for the environment, cheaper to run, better to drive. So what are the vital stats of the Mokka Electric? Well, it's got a slightly lower real world range than the Corsa and the Astra because it's a bit higher, a bit more air resistance, etc. It's got the same battery and it's got the same power. And so your vital stats are at -10 on the highway, you're only going to get 125, but putting around town, you're going to get 265 miles in summer with no AC, I think. No use of AC, perfect, great. It's got a slow 0 to 60 time, who cares? It's got 150 horsepower motor and it's claiming a real world range of 175 miles. You've got a great warranty, as with all electric cars here in the UK because of legislation, and you've got the same peak 100 kilowatt DC charging, and you're adding slightly less miles this time. You're adding 123 miles in 26 minutes, but it's still a quick rapid charge from 10 to 80%, which is what you should expect. And you'll add 280 miles in an hour adjusted. Obviously that's not quite true because it'll slow down as you add more. How big is the boot? That's a good thing to look up, isn't it? It's only 310 litres, so on the smaller side, but it's quite a light EV at only 1.6 tonnes, so that's quite good. Smashing. So let's have a look at the PCP price. Well, you'd be looking at about £700 a month. New, they want 37 grand. They're willing to give you 2.5 grand off on the Vauxhall website, and over 3 years, that equates to £700 a month. And it's a relatively cheap APR of 2.9%, so there's some subsidy in that because interest rates are about 4 or 5% now. So they are giving you some reduction in cost there. What else can we have a look at? Well, let's look at leasing prices. So leasing prices you can get from an incredibly good value. This is the ultimate, £196. So clearly they really want you to get this one. Let's put the mileage up and take off the deposit just to get a fair representation. So for 10,000 miles with no deposit, £300 a month, so that's fantastic. And to compare against the Fleet Solutions at 15,000 miles, that's 327 miles. So you compare the trims, you can lose a bit with the GS. I think that's probably sunroof and stuff like that. Let's quickly check that. No pan roof. Any sunroofs? No sunroofs. So you're not getting front parking sensors. And there'll be some other differences that they're not quite pulling out on the website. Right, without further ado, how much can you save on the new price if you're going to buy it with cash? Well, you can get 7 grand off, which is fantastic. Oh no. Right now.
Santa's watching you.
Santa is watching you, darling. So, the salary sacrifice price is £470 a month. But included in that is your insurance and your drivers. Okay, Amy? Should we say bye-bye? Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, Santa. Bye-bye, Santa.
Bye-bye.